A large part of that 4 times more drop resistance comes from the design, with the glass totally flush sitting just inside the surface of the frame. A piece of glass has 6 sides, front, back, and all 4 edges. And with 5 of those 6 sides protected by this phone frame in a way that most smartphones are not built, it really does make this iPhone 12 Pro more shatter resistant. So I do believe Apple's claim about the glass being 4 times tougher, but I think the protective design has more to do with it than the buzzwords do. I've scratched hundreds and hundreds of phones in this exact same way, and Apple's ceramic shield is still scratching at a level 6, with deeper grooves at a level 7. It might just be my imagination, but it does look like the level 6 scratches are a tad more faint, but they're definitely still there. Ceramic shield is not the product that will bring us to the next level of Mohs hardness. One thing that can always be certain though, is that as Apple removes things from the box, the high price will always remain the same. And the frame is surprisingly hard to scratch. The sides of the iPhone 12 Pro are made from stainless steel, and since my razor blade is also made from stainless steel, they're having a hard time damaging each other. The paint is obviously still going to scratch off. Most phones are usually made from softer aluminum. Aluminum's like a 3 or 4 on Mohs scale, so this stainless steel at Mohs 5 is quite a bit more resilient. It's just the paint that's not. The silver colored version of the iPhone is going to hide this kind of damage the best. There is no expandable memory, of course. There never was. The magnets on the back can be a handy SIM card removal tool holder. And then of course at the bottom we still have our lightning port. I'm also a big fan of the textured glass back here. You can hear the difference my razor makes when it goes from the rough frosted texture to the smooth glass on the Apple logo. The textured glass has the ability to act like sandpaper to other objects, since glass is a very hard material. Softer objects like this penny will leave marks behind on the glass, but the marks aren't permanent. It's just dust caught on the rough surface, and can be rubbed away. The top camera bump is relatively reasonable this year, when compared to Samsung's monstrosities. The bottom lens is a 12 megapixel 2x optical zoom telephoto. Then we have the 12 megapixel ultra wide in the center, and the main 12 megapixel sensor up top. And each camera lens is again covered with its own sapphire crystal lens cover. It's still getting marks at level 6 and 7, but you already know how I feel about that. The screen of the iPhone 12 Pro is a 6.1-inch Super Retina XDR display, meaning it's OLED, and has a slightly higher resolution than 1080p. A cool thing though is that even after 30 seconds from the heat of my lighter, the pixels on the OLED are still unfazed, with 0 damage. Other phones start to turn white and not recover. Now I'm no materials expert, but ceramic is a slower conductor of heat than glass is, meaning that the heat doesn't transfer through it as easy.
And dropping it on the bottom. 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and see the damage. Front screen looks uncracked. Back looks uncracked. Minimal scratchy damage on the bottom. Dropping it on the bottom corner. In 3, 2, 1. Okay. The front is looking good despite having some of the rebound impact hit the front edges. Back is also looking good. Impact point was right there. It's surprisingly pretty invisible. Just minor scuffing. Not bad at all, Apple. Good job so far. 3, 2, 1. Let's check out drop 3. Boom. Scuffing along the bottom a little bit worse than before. Oh, never mind. That's where it really hit. Cleaned up pretty good, but definitely more damage than last time. Let's move on to drop number 4. 3 successful and not fail drops on the bottom so far. In 3, 2, 1. All right, let's see. That's where it impacted. Again, the metal is messed up, but the glass is not shattered. Impressive. That was not a very clean backdrop. It kind of hit to the side and whipped around.
I think we need another backdrop. Here we go.
See if we can get a good, clean backdrop. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Let's see if it shattered. Boom! Still alive! You can see it's just the edges are staying alive, and I mean we've got to have impacted directly on the glass a few times here. I don't see any damage on the glass really, aside from like a scratch right here. I'm sure the cameras help add protection here onto the back. Let's go ahead and drop it onto the front now.
The hardest drop for any smartphone. Here we go.
Moment of truth time, can it survive? Let's find out. Drop on the face in 3, 2, 1. We managed to crack the glass finally, and we cracked it really good. Ouch. Like, it doesn't crack until it really, really cracks. Booyah. Nah.
Whoa, buddy.
Okay, Crystal and Shield, I see you. We got some scuffing in the glass right here. We do have some screen damage. I can feel just a tiny little bump, but it's not sharp feeling. Passes my drop test 99% of the way, but let's drop it on the face again for fun. Haha. Drop number 12, second 2.5 times on the face. 3, 2, 1. Dun 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 dun.
The back broke on the front drop.
Yeah, what is that? So even if you had a case on it, it might not actually save it because we just cracked the back glass with a front impact. Though it probably is only cracked now because of it. We already weakened it somehow. But that goes to show that the back glass is not the Crystal and Shield. So we only got half of a device that's drop test proof. Admittedly, it did take several direct impacts on the back glass here. So this is pretty impressive still, nonetheless.
Let's drop it on the face again. If it survives this time, I mean, front glass is pretty dang strong.
Drop